Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 6 of season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The last episode, we got to finally rewind and see what Fitz has been up to, what he witnessed when he was back in that diner, and what all he was doing to try to figure out what was going on with the gang, what happened to everybody. Also, what happened with him being the only one left behind as everybody was coming to arrest S.H.I.E.L.D. and just to find him. And then we got this rogue general that's kind of taking place of Talbot, who's executing her own people. Something weird's going on there. And then we got this chronicler who's keeping tabs on history, but because an extinction level event is near and prophesized, he's able to intervene. So he's helping Fitz get to the future to help save everybody. So now we've caught up. We're there. We're in the future now with Fitz, with Enoch, and we're all here to figure out where this goes next. And so, yeah, let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We're also getting ahead on the show over there as well. So if you want to, if you're impatient and you want to see future episodes, go hang out over there, and we'll have more for you as soon as possible. All in all, it's a great way to support the channel, help us do the things you do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prep for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. With that all said another way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6, Fun and Games. Here we go.
There you are.
Tess? What is it?
It's the Blues. They've come to harvest the children.
Oh, lovely. And force them through Terragenesis to see who survives and who they can use, maybe, I assume.
There is Senator Gaius Ponarian. I am repulsed by the sight. Even the man's closest friends find his temperament to be that of a diseased child monster.
What a description.
You are far more reprehensible than any other creature in this room.
Thanks for that, Enoch.
Oof.
No longer are you Leopold Fitz, but instead Bostock, a vile space marauder of unlimited wealth.
Marauder Fitz. Bostock. Is that what I heard right? Wait, Patrick Fabian's in this?
Seems a little odd wearing a medal with little rhinestones on it.
That is quite amusing. You no doubt realize those are Gegku lava.
Oh.
Let's drop the charade, find the others, and we'll shoot our way out.
Chances of survival would be less than 2% for each individual.
Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
Is Jemma Simmons.
Yeah.
Like me to broker an introduction?
Wait, you know he knows her.
Just me to Jemma Simmons.
It's Marauder Protocol.
Oh, right. Can't break cover.
I too am unfamiliar with the Marauder, though his fortune is rumored to be vast.
And since Enoch got to live throughout the ages and all of that, he had plenty of time to build his backstory over all these years.
Marion, how great to see you again, dear friend.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, that's Patrick. I hear him. What's up, Howard?
Jemma, it's me. Don't turn around.
She can't hear you.
Just play it cool.
Well, she will.
You know, I realized something. The universe can't stop us. Because we have crossed galaxies, we have traveled through time, we have survived the bomb of the Atlantic just so we could be together. Now, a love like that is stronger than any curse. And you and I, we are unstoppable together. I don't want to live another day without you.
Or can she hear him right now?
So, Jemma Simmons, will you marry me?
Oh! Okay, so she totally can't.
I know I said play it cool, but I didn't mean play it this cool. Jemma.
Is there a problem?
Shit. Oh, now she realizes. Oh, no!
Well, why don't you tell me how your guest needs are met when your slaves can't hear them?
Well played.
Comes as a companion, for she is quite adept at motivating the destroyer.
Well, I find the only motivation people ever really need pain in its proper application.
He's doing damn good.
A wonderful sentiment.
Ugh.
My men were carrying out the process of pterogenesis, hoping to produce new Inhumans for my guests, if any were so inclined.
Depends on how many units I have left after I purchase the destroyer.
We shall soon see if you have the resources to support such desires.
God, it breaks my heart that he spilled his heart like that, and even she didn't marry him, and she couldn't hear none of it. Ah. I thought she saw his reflection in the glass, but I guess she didn't.
Tess, this is crazy. I wasn't supposed to get misted for another 2 years.
Just means you don't have to wait.
Is this gonna mess me up?
I mean, it could kill you.
It's obvious their lamb's being led to the slaughter.
Let's just hope none of these kids crossed over.
If I do turn, at least you won't have me coming around begging for scraps.
Right. It doesn't matter. That's only the shitty stuff. Never mind. I keep fucking forgetting. It's safe for people that won't turn, but if they do turn, they'll be hauled away.
Prepare to receive your gift from Caestecker.
Well. So far, no one. Oh, nope. Never mind. Shit. I wonder what his power will be. Oh! What? Is he invisible? Because you can see it's hollowed out. Oh no. Yo-Yo nabbed him. Oh.
So,
Howard!
last time we spoke, the strain of your exile seemed to wear heavy on your soul.
That is not that. Listen, let me clarify.
While your brother oversees the family empire.
Oof. God damn, Howard.
I didn't ask you to help me.
You were hoping for it. In your brain, which is basically the same thing for a mind reader.
I brought a rare delicacy for everyone's enjoyment. Fresh Xandarian snail.
Ew. Oh, God.
How do you keep your human population so well under heel? He has them kill each other. Well, that's what I would do. Humans clearly have the numbers, so fear is essential. And getting them to do it, that is the trick. Ritualization helps make it sort of a game. It's all very efficient, really. At least in my experience.
Oh, he is not enjoying this dinner.
One of these Inhumans will soon be withdrawn from the marketplace.
This is fucked up, dude.
I find moist creatures distasteful. Much like the fat mouth slapping them down.
Let us leave these snails to shrivel, huh? Much greater pursuits await our attention.
We gotta get back to the exchange.
It's not safe for
The guards will be looking for me, only to sell you. But I get a better life. And the rest of the level profits.
They'll only hurt you.
You don't know that. How did you do that?
You're asking that, but not how you got here?
Flint, this is Yo-Yo. She's inhuman too.
Yeah, I kind of figured that already.
Thank you.
I'm not really from here.
None of us are. And she's not the only Inhuman with us.
You mean this guy?
No.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
can't.
He liked that compliment.
We hide Flint in the brig and head out. Could buy us a couple days.
Yeah, well, without Meg, we don't have a pilot.
Least of our worries.
Want any help?
And we still don't know what happened to May.
Best I go on my own. Stay right here. Be back in a few.
I'm sorry, that smells like death to me. That's a sick outfit, by the way.
Would you care to join me for the upcoming display?
I'm eager to see everyone you have to offer.
Then I shall make every effort not to disappoint.
Our first contestant possesses extraordinary skill.
Jemma's doing a really good job, like keeping her composure.
Normally, I'd pit Ben against another Inhuman. Yet for this select crowd, I've decided for a more unique opponent. This deadly assassin was trained by one of the galaxy's most despised organizations.
Oh no, it's May. Fuck.
May I present to you
Melinda May.
With her jacked up leg. How is this a proper fight? Oh god, yeah, this has got to be real confusing. Oh my god. She's got to use Ultra Instinct. Fight without thinking.
Venarian made it seem as if you'd been banished from your home world.
Venarian knows not of what he speaks.
My father was disapproving.
Ooh.
My own situation was a tragic misunderstanding.
In what way?
This guy's only tossed me in here because I helped your friends.
Okay, then I won't kill you.
Thanks for promising not to do something you can't.
Oh!
Didn't think, just did.
Yeah! There we go! That's what I'm talking about. Instinct over thought. She is still fucking injured to begin with. Fighting an injured opponent is not a great way to showcase your weapon you're trying to sell.
What is with you guys and teamwork? This fight needs to end now! Or else defeat us both to the roaches on the surface.
What if May earns herself like a position on the bidding table?
No way. This ice isn't gonna change the rules now.
You just have to know who to ask.
Fitz.
This fight bores me. The Renexians will have much more use for it than your weary audience.
Guards, escort the human woman to the surface lift.
Thank you.
Good job, Fitz. Worried if he like keeps overextending though, he's gonna show his hand.
Have you seen the boy?
What? Can't say I have.
If I find you keeping things from me, there will be consequences.
Understood. We done here? I crossed it over 3 weeks earlier after eating fish soup and tacos.
What are tacos?
Oh, goddamn.
What kind of future is this?
God, now I want a taco.
I need a bottle opener. And whoosh again. I'm back in my couch. Bottle opener in the other hand.
What did you think was happening?
My heart was beating so fast, I thought someone had put cocaine in my beer.
Oh, shit.
Pretty sure Cassius is gonna want to hear that for himself.
Fuck.
10,000 for the telepath.
Cassius doesn't need money. He wants weapons. 5 Colvarian blasters.
This is an auction, Lady Carava, not a flea market.
Perhaps you would care to illuminate our guests.
It won't happen again. I was wrong. Please.
You see, Ben was present when I asked the Destroyer if others had traveled through time with her.
Oh. Oh, no.
No man of honor can allow the tongues of his slaves to lie so boldly.
I am the one to blame, not Ben!
Perhaps, but he's far less valuable.
Wow.
Hopefully you found this display more to your liking.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Is she all right?
All right's not a word I would use for someone who was chucked out as roach food. Morsel, maybe?
God, he's so menacing.
Now, being dead might be your best option.
Are we going to figure out what his power is? Oh, what's happening right there?
So you can hear now?
Fitz tricked his eyes into turning my hearing back on.
How is Fitz even here? It's a baller move. Not to mention the whole bounty hunter look he's rocking. I still prefer him in Cardigans.
I like this Fitz. I like bad boy Fitz.
We haven't had a moment to speak, though. It would seem he's here to purchase us.
What if it doesn't work?
I have a knife.
We can do better.
There was limited cutlery to choose from.
With our plan, we have to figure out a way to work together.
Cut that inhibitor out of her neck.
I'm sure Fitz will be ready. Here we are again.
Us against the world.
Don't get caught, guys. Don't get caught. Shit! Fuck you, universe!
Someone new has arrived to acquire the Destroyer of Worlds from Caesius.
Someone more wealthy than me.
And more feared, his brother.
Let's just hope he doesn't choose you.
Oh my god.
Just watch you sizzle.
Oh. Is he a geokinetic?
Knock it off, Junior.
I don't know how.
Well, you figure it out.
Flint, look at me.
Oh, his name is Flint.
Control it.
Yeah. Oh! To be fair, if he did just shoot him right there, that would have just fell to the ground. So that's his fault. So is Grill dead? That would help out a lot.
You promised me a chance to make an offer.
Which I look forward to entertaining. Though I would encourage you to consider one of my other Inhumans.
Fuck.
That did not appear to go well. Let's hope the rest does.
What is that?
It is an honor to have you join us, brother.
There is no honor to be found in this human cesspool.
The Destroyer is set to battle one of my most prized Inhumans.
I've no desire to see one of your homegrown experiments fight. The Destroyer must face a Kree warrior.
Me.
Your strays shall suffice.
Oh no.
I'm prepared for battle.
Is she not your greatest warrior? You cower behind her as though she is.
I think he actually cares about her.
And you no longer seek Father's approval.
Wow, what a fucking twisted ass game.
I have every confidence that you will provide us all a great spectacle.
Wow. Or maybe she's gonna feel betrayed by being put out there.
Kids should be playing ball or running for student council.
World-class treasurer.
That's pretty specific.
I served 3 terms. I'm a pretty financially responsible dude.
Tess, they killed her because she wouldn't give up Flint.
She's already dead.
Oh my god.
Yet tonight she fights for your enjoyment. Dear friends, may I present to you Quake, the Destroyer.
Oh, yo. What is this Sith getup she's got here? I fucking love it. You can't do this right after that moment. That was fucked up. I mean, I predicted she was, you know, her fate was sealed, but not that way. Good God. Lovely. Shit.
Would you care to give the opening commencement?
Oh! Well, that's rude. Nobody said fight.
Seems your stray is done taking orders.
Yeah.
All right, you freaky blue bitch.
Keep going. Just wham, 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 wham. Kamehameha. All of it. Oh, no. Oh! Was that a blaster? Is that what they snuck in? Oh.
This is for Ben.
Ah, damn. So close. Just grab her head and just scramble her brain. Get creative. Oh. Or, you know, just keep doing it. Brute force. Oh, Jemma. Shit, her inhibitor. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, well, now we're all in here. But now what?
I'm never leaving you again.
Yeah, sit down. Well, the other gang, the rest of the gang is up top. They got to come down. Come down, Fit. Help somebody.
It was earlier when Caestecker said you didn't turn up.
Of course you did.
No, seriously, I did.
That was so casual. All right, shit. Okay. Well, damn, she slit Caesteck's throat. Had she not, I'm sure his little weapon would have.
Do you know where you're going? People don't come back from...
I am not a person.
I am not a person. Is he going to intercept May to get her? I guess. When they said fun and games, this was, well, depends on who's fun and what games. Because we lost Tess. We lost the guy that was helping us out, our telepath. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name right now. But like the fact that, the fact once they captured May, his lie would have been outed like that. That was something I should have expected, but I wasn't thinking about. And maybe it crossed my mind, but I wasn't worried about it for some reason, and I definitely should have been. That's why he was put against May. Sure, it was maybe an unentertaining show to watch him bully a normal human, but that was the point. It was to put his deception in his face. Because no matter how that went, he did lie. God, I didn't even think about that. He literally was fighting the proof that he betrayed Cassius. That was a messed up manipulation, dude. And I love that Fitz had to play up this marauder persona of being this vile space pirate kind of guy who's always just kind of leaning into these sadistic little things that he would think about. To be fair, like even some of his own descriptions about turning people on themselves, that's stuff that Hydra did in the framework. You turn humanity against itself, against its own, and it allows you to manipulate them in any way you see fit when they're the ones that really hold all the power at the end of the day. Just have them fight each other. They'll be too busy to fight you. Leveraging his experience, leveraging his mind, and even the darker elements of it to sell all of this. And just, again, the confession with Simmons that she couldn't hear. I hope we get some payoff for that, though. But by the end of this, he did get that suave, like, pirate shit as he's just like, ooh, to save the day. And she just fucking slit his fucking throat, man. Brutal. But not only did we lose that one dude, we also lost Tess. They did not buy her lie, and they strung her up, knife with a note in her stomach, like just a piece of meat. Like as soon as she was like, don't worry, I'll go do this, blah, blah, blah. And then the thing, it was like, okay, well, she's dead. I mean, that's what I thought. The second she separated from the group, I thought there was going to be something that happens and she was going to get caught, die out on the mission. But like what happened to her was so much more messed up than anything that I was thinking about. And just the sight of her hanging like that. Deke is not going to be happy, especially considering how these things are continuing to escalate. But unbeknownst to him, which our team now will know if Fitz can get Daisy to the rest of the group, as we've learned, that they plan on destroying this place once this last harvest is sold off. And speaking of harvest, this kid is like a geokinetic, it seems like. I don't know if it's specific rock, but he can manipulate earth, matter, rock, stone, whatever. And that helped them in this situation too, as everybody else got caught by Grill. Self-defense, he had to take him out. And the fact that he's got to wrestle with that too, because this guy had been good to him, had treated him well. It doesn't by any means make him a good person though. But they just had to survive. And I'm curious to see, one, how that relationship's going to evolve. And now with Caesius' brother here, I'm curious like what challenges that's going to throw our way. But the fact that we staged this entire plan, that Enoch has really kind of laid the groundwork this entire time to help everybody out, to help this plan get sprung. And right now we're on our way out. I assume he's going to the lift to intercept May, because that's where she was going to go, because they were going to go throw her out to the roaches. And now, I don't know. But then, like, I want to come back to Caesius too. Just, we're talking about betrayals and all these different things. Like, his ambitions, like, clearly in his mind, he wanted to see this through with his right hand here. But then his ambition overrode that the moment his brother was like, you want our favor, right? Then put her out there. And then it became him over her. And she was pissed. But she was putting in the work, man. But God, what a fucking one dark ass episode. Again, like, I think it is, if I remember correctly, somebody had said, I think this moved to a later timestamp, so they were able to kind of push things a little bit more. It's wild what, like, just a minor shift in time can allow a show can kind of do, because I've seen that with the some Arrowverse shows and stuff like that. A lot of other like superhero media where they kind of get bumped up a little bit later and then they could just tackle some even more mature shit. I just really liked the tempo of this episode. And then watching Fitz navigate this criminal, this fucking like auction with all these unsavory folks that we pushed back and kind of made enemies with Patrick Fabian, who was a nice little guest star, a little surprise. When did this episode come out? Like, was Better Call Saul going on? I forgot Better Call Saul was that old. It started in 2015. So yeah, he was very much so. He had been Howard for a hot minute by the time he guest starred in this episode. So yeah, that was a nice, pleasant little surprise. Again, getting to see all the different little like guests and aliens and people from these different walks of life in this future landscape from all across the galaxy was kind of fun. And then just again, the set pieces, the navigation of all this, and just the tone, the desperation, the escalation, and just we had some fucked up things happen. But this episode was really fucking good. So what are we going to do now? What's the next move? And like, we're at least in a position where we can get everybody together, though their inhibitors are still turned on. So how are we going to do that? That remote's up there with Caesius' brother. So Daisy's locked out of her powers at the moment. So we got to get around that. And I'm not sure how. These last two episodes have been fucking phenomenal. And I just give me Fitz, man. I'm so glad Fitz is back. And I love this Fitz. And like, I know like Jemma was like, oh, I prefer a mid-cardigan and all that. And I was like, nah, Marauder Fitz is a badass. Channeling, like Hunter said, that darkness and manipulating that. It made him this like cowboy-esque space pirate buccaneer kind of guy. And I fucking dug it, dude. It was so good. I love it. I love when Fitz goes rogue, because even he's done that in the past and it was always really kind of sick. But yeah, I just had to go back too, because I guess like I was thinking somebody in the present day had to know when they were here to have pulled them in, but that's already happened. So maybe that was Enoch. He knows because it was done in the future for him. But then if that is the case, that means the future is fixed and the Earth is still going to blow up. So can we circumvent it? I'm sure we're going to. I just don't know the logistics on how, unless somebody else did the pulling through and activation on the other side on the future end of it to allow them to transport through. I don't know. I got a lot of questions about that logistically, but that's obviously all to be revealed later, and I can't wait. I can't wait until we get there. So that all said, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny Sherritt, York, Horse Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Watchtower, Dummy, Gregory Toner, Lily Chan Son, Nikki G, and Joshua Gunnell. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.